do ellipse, because that is correct. I think what I'll do is just turn off the impact right now. The sound still occurs whenever the NecroStar connection occurs, but it just doesn't feel like it's connecting in the right position. So I'm going to have to toy with that a little bit later. I think the key for that is going to be, I thought the key was going to be the precision on the mask, but I'm not sure what the key on that's going to be at the moment, so I'm going to have to toy with that a little bit later. So back to that script, just take that out. All together, just going to take the instance of that NecroStar bullet impact out. And that's only on the katana. Otherwise, go ahead and show it whenever you're hitting it with anything else. Whoops, I guess there's no need to play it. I was just in a hurry to save it. Okay, so we're walking away from this bug, and we've kind of fixed it for now by just not showing the bullet impact. There's not a whole lot of reason to just keep working on that. We did fix the afterburner bug. Was there another low-hanging fruit that I could knock out really quick? Oh, I wanted to get all the way to the boss with and use specials to see if I could reproduce this insert coin bug, and I might have to just do a little debugging there to see what's going on. So we'll see here in a second. Let this finish loading and then get out of it really quick, because there's no reason for me to load it right now. Okay. Last but not least, should we go straight to the boss or not? Yeah, I wanted to actually turn up the amount of attacks that I get, POWs that I get. I'll turn this to 30 for right now. Oh. No, 300. What the heck? I basically want infinite while I'm testing.
Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go!
Occurred. Okay, and it stops. And then the afterburner doesn't disappear. Okay, I
Mission
think the afterburner doesn't
complete.
disappear because we set that alpha to 1 always. So let's get out of there, fix that afterburner bug really quick. Afterburner step alpha, there it is. Remove the alpha always. Okay. Save that guy. Save that guy. Okay, and then leave that there. So it has something to do with, first of all, let's just go look and see how insert coin works. It should be in the persistent controller, and it should be in this step event. Script insert coin always occurs every single step of the game, but that doesn't mean the actual insert coin function, that increments happens every single step. Let's go look. Script helper probably. Insert coin, room controls, insert coin. If keyboard check released global.insert coin, audio play sound, global.credits plus equals 1, room get name is equal to attract mode, then attract mode coin inserted, pass in the controller for room attract mode. Let's go look at that one. It shouldn't ever be hitting that in mid-game, but let's just rule out that possibility. Attract mode coin inserted. Attract mode complete equals true. Keyboard check released global.insert coin. What is the global.insert coin key? Let's go look at that. Update controls. We are in keyboard mode, and insert coin is the space bar. So it's almost like something is simulating the space bar. Let's see where global.insert coin is called. All the places. Script update controls. Your playlist broke. What does that mean, Drew? Script update controls. Okay, so it's set in multiple places, which makes sense. Insert coin. Line 1, position 28. Why would it be in insert coin? But it's also in attract mode. Object controller room attract mode. All my songs are gone. No! I hate it when that happens. Okay, so that makes sense, but object controller room attract mode. Is it in the step event? It's not here. Game start or insert coin. Stop the video. Continue playing. Roxy. Video play status is equal to 0. Do all this stuff. Room attract mode complete is equal to true. I keep installing no type and it keeps giving me the Wiz Khalifa version. Alright, I ain't got no type. Coin count is greater than or equal to 60. Okay. This game is the only game that I like. Alright, alright, alright. Coin counter 0. Man, I think we're in a good spot here. Okay, what is it about the loop? So I don't see anything that should indicate that we would have a problem there. I'm wondering what's going on with the boss loop. Specifically, it occurs when the boss is generated. Let's go look at boss 1, see what's in boss 1 for a minute. Create. Set a lot of variables here. Boss 1 movement, loop 2 start. Instance exists, object boss 1 missile.image index. HP greater than 0 can collide, otherwise it goes into its final movement. Okay. Let's also go look at Skycurser. See if something special happens whenever the boss comes on screen. I really feel like when the keys are disabled, that is when this bug can happen. So let me just look through those for a minute. Update controls. Man. Okay, now what happens if I disable the ability to kill the boss with a griffin? Skycurser. Here we go. Play. Let's try this again. Almost. Okay, going back in game. Gonna fast forward because I basically disabled the Griffin special.
Mission 1. Death at dusk.
Hello. Ah, well, I've got to disable everything that I can control with the Griffin special. Like the depth. Obviously, you don't want to run the depth if the Griffin doesn't get created. You don't want to run the depth for the Griffin if the Griffin doesn't get created in the first place. So, try this again.
Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go!
Fast forward straight to the box. So, it is occurring when the boss gets destroyed, specifically, like almost the instant that he goes into his final movement. Haha, free credits, I know. Everybody was like, yes, I could beat the game, no problem. Well, everybody's going to get a lot of free play between now and the time the game is finalized anyways, because we're getting lots of, feedback on demos and stuff. But yeah, it definitely doesn't help to have free credits for no reason. Enemies, boss 1, movement final. Boss 1 animation. And then there's a big death animation. But it's literally just like someone is hitting the insert coin button over and over again, when that just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's not like I've introduced something to allow for that. First of all, I want to turn the Griffin back on for use, because we proved that it wasn't the Griffin animation that was doing it, because I've only ever seen that when the Griffin animation is active. So I'll just go turn that back on, because at this point it doesn't make any sense to turn it off, since that's not what's causing the problem. Want to look at the insert coin helper again. Room control script. Man, it's almost just like the insert coin button is getting, like the computer is getting confused that the insert coin button is getting tapped, and it's not really. I could do one thing here, which is force a release. Well, I mean, look, it's on the release already, so it's not like if somebody holds it down, it's not like we're just doing a check pressed, or I should say, sorry, a keyboard check, which just does if they're holding it down, it registers like every step. Instead, the keyboard check released only registers when in this case on the keyboard, it's the space bar. When the space bar gets, pressed each time. wonder if I can just change it to something like the I button and see if that fixes the bug, because maybe there's something weird where the game just doesn't know what to do and it just registers a connection with the spacebar, which just seems odd to me in the first place. But proving, I want to, disprove that that's a possibility and just see if I can get it to happen again if I change the controls. So helper, update controls, keyboard, and we'll change this to ORD. Let's undo. Slash enter ORD I. Boom. Okay. Done. Play. Let's fast forward to the bad guy.
Skycurser. Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go.
See if we can kill the boss and see if we can recreate it. Always whenever the game takes over the controls, really. Okay. So it's literally the moment that Skycurser is forced to not move. Like it happens right when the boss comes up and right when the boss dies. On the script, return home, I think it is, if off the top of my head. Return home. Is there Skycurser return home? We do a disable on the controls. We move Skycurser to a specific position, and he goes in the direction of, wherever he is at, he finds the correct direction to go to move to that point. And then once he is at the correct location, Skycurser is home. Script update controls. Is that possible to be doing it? I don't think so. Disable. Here's the problem. Freaking A, man. So when we disable the controls, we force a release on everything if there is something that's pushed. Well, because it's, disabled until he is returned all the way home, and we're checking for a keyboard release, it just keeps hitting it over and over again. So I think on this one, I let them continue pushing it while the keys are disabled. I'll put this back to here. We should have just fixed the problem. Let's try this again. And this might be my last fix for the day. Didn't really get into a lot of tech debt paydown, cleanup, code cleanup. I really want to get there, but I needed to get a couple of these bugs wiped out. So we'll see if this is wiped out. And I think it is. I have a sneaking suspicion that it is. So let's just see here.
Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go!
Yes, it is not occurring. That's good. Let's kill him and make sure it doesn't happen there either. Done. Fixed it. No, I'm done.
Mission.
Alright, we fixed it. Alright, I want to, the last thing I do here, I want to put the PALs back to 3. And that is in the controller. Room level 1. Three instead of 300. Okay. Save, save, save. So that's it for me for today, guys. We basically knocked out 3 major bugs. One bug that we knocked out was we basically fixed the NecroStar bug. We didn't fix it, but we removed the graphic because it is not in the correct position when the katana connects with the NecroStar chunk. That was a little bit of a flourish anyways. We didn't really need that. I think I can come up with a better solution later on, but in the interest of making sure we don't have any like glaring bugs for MGC, I wanted to make sure this is correct. We also just fixed the insert coin bug. I figured out what it was. The insert coin only registers once we check for the fact that the key has been released, and when Skycurser returns home, either when the boss enters or when the boss is killed, we are also disabling all keys, which also forces a release of all keys. So so that insert coin was registering multiple times. And the last thing that we fixed was the afterburner. The problem was that the draw event had a conditional that was too strong. Basically, it would never get inside the conditional, and the afterburner. Basically, if you have a draw event with a sprite, you have to always at least draw sprite, because if you don't draw sprite, basically the image is invisible. So we're doing something on there where we're actually checking to see if the afterburner should flash or not, but the check on there was too strong. For now, we just removed the check to see if it should flash or not. And I'll go back a little bit later and make sure that it flashes appropriately if it needs to. What what else? I think that's it for now. The other things that I was going to work on today, besides those bugs, was to get to tech debt paydown and just like start reorganizing a lot of my code. But I think as of right now, short of any major changes for MGC, we're ready for MGC, and it's in a pretty playable state. Jackal Gamer, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for coming in here and sharing some knowledge and also enjoying the stream. I really appreciate it. But if you're catching this either on Twitch right now or YouTube later or Twitch later when you're looking at the archived videos, the best way to stay in touch with us is to follow us here. Also follow us on Twitter because we always post it there when we're going live. We post all of our archives to YouTube. So if you want to go back and see something else that we've worked on and work through current tasks there, you'll be able to see those. Also, our Tumblr blog basically shows you all the work. Specifically, we've got a lot of we've got some information about our cabinet on there, and we've also got a lot of our graphics on there. So those are the places to check us out at. We we stream quite frequently. The schedule is in the channel below the stream video, so you can read more about our project and more about the schedule at the bottom in Twitch right below our stream video. So guys, thanks a lot for your time today, and I will catch you guys next time.